One city shall go to another, saying, let us go speedily to pray before the Lord and to seek the Lord of hosts. I will go also. Yea, many people and shall nations shall come to seek the hosts of the Lord of hosts in Jerusalem and pray before the Lord.
Yeah, because you see, just as how America is the bomb today, where everybody wants to go America, when America has been destroyed by nuclear missiles, the Chinese not gonna be the empire after, because our people feel like say, yo, that's the rising empire after. No.
Rising world power.
Yeah, it's Israel. And when Israel, the kingdom of Israel is set up by the Lord, these ambassadors, these officials among the nations, them are going to want to go to Israel. People are going to want to come to Israel, come live it up. Just like how we have them 6 months program, where them go work and come back. You can actually have heathens who want to come in Israel after 1,000 years of captivity, just to come see the land, come get like work.
Right.
You know?
To come bow before
the Israelites, man.
Right.
Yeah, go ahead.
Thus say the Lord of hosts, in those days it shall come to pass that 10 men shall take hold of all languages of the nations, even take the skirt of him that is a Jew, saying, we will go with you, for we have heard that Yahweh is with you.
Yeah, so you're going to whoop a man and say, yo, please I'm there as a servant, carry me with, so we can bow down, so we can be in the land of Israel.
Right.
See? And it's not now, because not that we say, oh, brothers, great millstone, you know, I tell Edomites to lick them shoes, and no, we actually have videos with other Hebrews like camps of Edomites, lick them shoes and think. See? As the Lord say, oh, they're going to make them lick up the dust off of them feet, and know the Lord's going to make them know, say, Him love us. You know? Because we are His servants, we are His seed, we are His children, we are His princes.
Hey, and the thing is, we being in rulership are going to be beneficial to
them.
nation.
Yeah.
Seeing after 1,000 years of punishment.
You remember the video with the Palestinian woman? Say she just hear that the blacks in America don't know who they are. And she say, oh, you are the true Jews. She said, us the Gentiles, we need you. This is your home, Jerusalem, and we cannot be, she said, we cannot be happy until you come back into this life.
True.
You said that?
See, this is Revelation 22 verse 2. In the midst of the street of it, and on either side of the river was a tree of life, which bare 12 manner of fruits and yielded fruit every month. And the leaves of the tree were for the healing of the nation.
Yeah,
the fox will rule you. See, and the fox, the true judgment
coming out.
I'm going to go out from Israel. The whole earth is going to be healed. Right? The scripture says, when the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice. The people are going to rejoice. Seeing because the earth itself are going to be replenished. It will be beautiful.
And the trees not talk about marijuana. We're trying to talk as a disclaimer.
Right.
Not talk about marijuana like them not here, not shalom, them dirty head. Rasta, I think. Yeah, go ahead.
Isaiah 2:2, and it shall come to pass in the last days that the mountain of the Lord's house shall be established in the top of the mountains, and shall be exalted above the hills, and the nations shall flow into it.
And the nations shall flow into it. You know what I mean? Them all carry them the best of them best of whatsoever them have.
Yeah, and we come worship before the Lord.
Exactly.
Right. He said, and many people shall say, come, let us go up to the mountain of the Lord.
The government.
Right?
Yeah. The meaning,
come
the
rulership.
Exactly.
And beg and bow,
The rulership of the other nations, they must say, yo, a time for what we're worshiping. Remember, they must keep the feast of tabernacle as well. You know, go ahead.
To the house of the God of Jacob, and He will teach us His ways, and He will show the nations of God keep the laws.
Exactly. See? So how Esau enforce His laws upon us, but we now enforce our laws upon them.
You see me?
So when a nation conquer another nation, what the first thing they do is put for them ways in the other nation.
They just tell us, if them don't come up to keep the feast of tabernacle,
Egypt, them no rain now fall in Egypt.
So they have to go keep the laws, and we will walk in His path.
And they will walk, and they're going to walk in the Lord's path.
Hey.
See?
Them down the right, we'll eat them pieces.
They have ways how we have judge them, man.
Right. For out of Zion shall go forth the law.
It's for out of Zion, out of Israel. So you actually have people who say Israel done away with you.
Hey, so when this get fulfilled?
Exactly, yeah, when?
See? For out of Zion shall go forth the law, and the word of the Lord from Jerusalem, and He shall judge among the nations.
And the Lord shall judge among the nations.
Who is elect?
When it's already started.
Right.
That's the reason why we have this word. Because him already start judge among the nations.
Hey, we are the judges of the people, yo.
And furthermore, enough for you, the other nations them found lacking. Yeah? And some of the majority of our people also has been found lacking. Right?
He said, and shall rebuke many people, and they shall beat their plowshares into their swords into plowshares, and their spears into pruning hooks. Nation shall not lift up sword against nation.
So all the gutterers in the Middle East now say what they should do. If that was the restoration, the Balfour Declaration, or if that was the restoration of Israel in the land, how is it that right now them have Iran as a threat? Them have Persia as a threat to wipe them off of the map. See? That go parallel with the Lord, man. See? Go ahead.
Nation shall not lift up sword against nation, neither shall they learn war anymore.
Neither shall they learn war anymore. And right now, come out every day, Iran has them have a different rocket, and Russia said right now we have this technology, we have the missile here, we're faster than the speed of this. We have the rocket here, we'll do this, and we have this to do that. So that means they must study war. Yeah? They must study war. This is a time of war, man. Not a time of peace. See? So if anybody come and press and speak peace unto you, them is a false prophet. Except it be of the peace between the Israel and the Lord is heresy, man. It's wrong doctrine. See?
And it's at Ezekiel 7 and verse 25. Destruction cometh, and they shall seek peace, and there shall be none. Mischief shall come upon mischief, and rumor shall be upon rumor. Then shall they seek a vision of the prophet.
Then shall they seek a vision of the prophet. But these rumors are already happening. Wars and rumors of wars. You know? We know them not take heed. See? Go on.
But the law shall perish from the priests and the councils from the nations. The king shall mourn, and the prince shall be clothed with desolation, and the hands of the people of the land shall be troubled.
And the hands of the people of the land shall be troubled. So, and what trouble is speaking about? Jeremiah 30. See, because we're going into the time of trouble, man. Daniel.
As Jeremiah 30 and verse 7. Alas, for that day is great, so that none is like it. It is even the time of Jacob's trouble.
Yes, so the trouble we speak about is Jacob's trouble. Jacob is the ones on assignment, the Israelites. See, the so-called Latinos, so-called Native American Indians, and so-called Negroes, and we can't even forget to make mention of the ones that are scattered abroad, man. Yeah? See, so the trouble, what Scripture is speaking about is speaking of our people's trouble, Jacob's trouble. Go ahead.
But he shall be saved out of it.
Yeah, because the Lord said, my carcass in measures, man. He's not going to make a fool of us. So we are going to be saved. He must save us out at the time of Jacob's trouble. And the salvation starts with this word. And then after that, then you're going to have the Lord going to come in with the chariots, so-called UFOs, to deliver his elect. Matthew 24, the Lord tell us, he must send him angel to get them elect from what? The four corners of the earth. So that's the deliverance. Yeah? Scriptures. I'm breathing properly now.
What is that? It's a Joel 3 and verse 1. So for behold, in those days and in that time, when I shall bring again the captivity of Judah and Jerusalem, I will also gather all nations, and I will bring them down in the valley of Jehoshaphat.
Yeah, the Lord said, I'll gather all nations, man, and bring them into the Middle East, which what we are seeing right now. Yeah? Go ahead.
I will plead with them there for my people and for my heritage Israel.
And the reason why I do that is because what they have done unto our people.
How much?
So let I deal with them according to how them deal with us, man. It's righteous judgment. Go ahead.
Whom they have scattered among the nations and parted my land.
And parted the Lord's land. Alright, now you have the Edomites and fight against the so-called Palestinians. You know, so who for land is, see, it's our land. As it is written, our country is being desolate, strangers devoid in our presence, man. And last them swore displeased with the heathen, man. Ezekiel 36. See?
So it's Isaiah 1 and verse 7. Your country is desolate. Your cities are burned with fire. Your land, strangers devour it in your presence, and it is desolate, as overthrown by strangers.
Alright, so this is talking about two things that we need to pay attention. For one, the desolation that was coming up on us while we flee from the Roman persecution, right? And the fact that strangers now inhabit that plot, that land, right? Now a lot of individuals have it, right? Based on what I call it, social engineering, who are taught to believe that the people who currently dwell in Israel are the true biblical Israelites, so to speak. This is what they were taught, right? They refer to themselves as Israelis, by the way, right? But at the end of the day, right, the scripture reveals the truth, right? The scripture talks about, give me a representation. The scripture says that whatsoever thing was written aforetime was written for our learning, right? And it reveals the true identity of not just ourselves, Latinos and Native American Indians and the Negroes. It also reveals the identity of the so-called white man, which he tried earnestly to hide.
And it's a Revelation 2 verse 9. I know thy works and tribulation and poverty, but thou art rich.
And poverty, right? If you look around, right? Even just the word ghetto alone, if you look at the etymology, the root of the word ghetto, it says a place where Jews are restricted. Right? A place where Jews are restricted, and we are the individuals who
sing about ghetto every day.
can't. Right?
With glory in the ghetto.
Right? We sing about hustling out in the street as well. Right? The scripture says what? I know thy works, right? And tribulation, right? And poverty, right? We upon the lowest scale of the social stratification currently. Right? We see the most poverty, yo. He said, I know the poverty, but thou art rich. And why say we are rich, yo? I've seen servants riding on horses, princes traveling on foot, yo. We are the true people of the we are true biblical Israelites.
Scripture said the earth was built for our sake.
Say that again.
Scripture said the earth was built for our sake.
Can. And we're supposed to be above all nations on the face of earth. Right? That's our rightful place. Right? When you finish this.
But thou art rich, and I know the blasphemy of them we say they are Jews and are not.
And I know the blasphemy which say that they are Jews and are not. Who on the face of the earth referring to themselves as Jews? No. So-called white man. And in order to be a Judite, you have to come from the village, you have to come from the tribe of Judah. Right? So it's not something that you can convert to. You have to be born of the seed, as the promise was made unto the seed. Right? Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Right? No, the promise wasn't made to everyone on the face of the earth. The promise was made for Israel.